and welcome to another new episode of Learning Simplified. In this tutorial, we will be learning about Inkscape, a powerful, free, open source vector graphics software. Now, as a web developer, you might wonder why to concentrate into a graphics software, but let me tell you, as a full stack web developer, you need to learn how to create your own set of graphics accordingly to apply into your projects. I am definitely not a professional graphics artist, so I might not be able to show you beautiful, high quality graphics output, but I have developed some tricks that might help you in rendering your own projects. And by the way, who knows the future? Before starting our venture, the first thing that I would like to say is Inkscape is a free open source program. This is why you may use this software to create your own components and use them into your project. The first thing is to download it. Head back to Google, and here Google for this official website of Inkscape to download the program, like this one. And if we hit enter, you can see that this is search results that practically reverse back all those necessary search results in front of us. Among them, we'll be choosing this first one. So we'll be right clicking onto it and we'll be opening it into a new tab. There it goes. And here goes the download now button. So if we click onto it, we can see that all of these necessary components, those are practically being presented in front of us. Like if we want Inkscape for Linux and for Windows or for Mac OS, so all of these sources are definitely right over here, and we'll be choosing from them accordingly depending on the configuration of our own machine. So as I have this Windows here, so we will be clicking on it. There it goes. And once we click on it, this is the bit architecture right in front of us for this 32-bit installer. This is the 64-bit installer. So all of them are present right over here. And I'll be choosing among them this 64-bit installer. There it goes. I have clicked on it. Now here comes the option, which one precisely do you wish to continue with. Like this is the installer in .exe format, this is the installer in MSI package, and this is the compressed archive in 7z format. So all these formats have been prescribed right over here, and among them I will be choosing this .exe, but you might choose this MSI or this compressed format, whatever you wish to choose. Now if we click on this .exe format, we can see that there will be the downloading option here. This is the inkscape.exe, and it is currently looking for the location where we wish to download this format. So I'll be clicking on this save button here, and then the download will be started. Now once we are done with this downloading part, the next thing is to installing it. So in the next step, we need to open up the containing folder, and we need to find that individual installer package that we have downloaded off the internet. The next installation process is very easy. All you need to do, you need to double click on that particular installer package, and once you double click on it, the installation process will be started, will be initiated. All you need to do is to press the next button. It is a very easy thing to installing. I might have shown you how to install it. The process is very easy, and after this procedure, once you are able to install it, you can see that this is the basic and common interface of Inkscape. In the next case, we will be learning about the difference between vector and the raster graphics. Thank you.